This is the Aea Terminator 357. They call it 9mm 357. I'm not sure why they do that with both, but just got this in about a month ago. Went out to the range, shot it. Looks really good. It shoots really well. There's a magazine on the other side. It shoots 10 pellets per magazine. It gets about 20 shots. It's got a safety and fire switch right there. They improved the trigger. So the trigger, this is the Terminator 2 Generation 2. So they improved the trigger here. It's not quite as stiff. And it's a semi-automatic. They say this is the world's most powerful semi-automatic air rifle so far, right now. We'll see in the future though, right? It's got an air bubble here to help you balance the gun. It's got a raised or elevated Picatinny Weaver rail. This is what I bought from Bin Talk LLC. I think he's called Six Shooter on the YouTube. Cost me about 47 bucks. But this right here goes around your air tank so that you can install a bipod. It's a really, really important thing to get if you're going to go to the range. Also in this, there's a, you can install a suppressor if you'd like, probably from Donnie FL. This is my scope. It's not bad. It's actually, there've been a lot of reviews done on this scope. It's very inexpensive. It's 6x24x50, and it's by CV Life. And I liked it so much, I got it on my other air rifle as well. No problems with it. It shoots straight. The scope adjusts really well, so you can hit a bullseye at 50 yards. This gun groups about anywhere from 1.5 to 2 inches with 5 shots at 50 yards. I haven't taken it out to 100 yet. But this is just one of my guns. I also have a Benjamin Bulldog 357, which I've shown in another video, and I guess I'll show it to you right now. Just want to give you a picture of the Terminator though first. This is just a cool gun. You can get an adjustable folding stock right here. You can take the back tank off if you want. And then of course you can get a larger air tank so that you can get 17 shots. But quite honestly, I get more than 20 shots out of this. Just me. I go below the recommended air tank pressure, and I keep shooting, and it's fine. The semi-automatic bolt cycles, and it's fine. There's my Terminator right there, and my other gun. Oh, this is a power wheel adjustment. Not quite sure how that works but I think straight up is the most powerful air pressure that comes out of the gun. Straight up, and I think, I'll let somebody else explain that. Anyway, this is my other gun that I showed in another video. It's my Benjamin Bulldog air rifle. Put gunskins.com on there. Got Gunskin. Put the Victory. I put a bipod on there. It's about a 3-pound trigger. Again, I put the CV Life 6x24x50 scope on it. again, you know, it hits a bullseye at 50 yards. Pretty, probably groups around 1.5 to 2 inches at 50 yards, with 357 pellets or bullets, depending on which grain you use. This shoots anywhere from 67 grain round ball up to 170 grain bullets, lead bullets. Of course, the 145 grain Nosler bullets were made for this gun, but I end up shooting 97 grain bullets out of this, and it's very accurate. Once I go up to like 126 grains, it depends on the pellet or the bullet. It just depends. Depends how they're weighting. I find the Diablo pellets shoot the most accurately out of this gun, and also the Terminator. So if you get the Diablo shape, it's probably the best. Again, I showed this in another video, but this is basically Article the 4th. A well-regulated militia is necessary for the serenity of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. This is not a firearm, it's an air rifle, but still, same thing applies. Hopefully these things are not regulated in the future. But anyway, it looks pretty cool, pretty sweet. It's got a full Picatinny Weaver rail all the way across the top, and then at the bottom it's got a Picatinny Weaver rail right there for your bipod. It's got, you know, slings if you want them. Sling holes. This is where the pressure, so the air pressure goes in right here. Goes to 3,000 psi. Terminator goes to 3,600 psi. Just fill this with the scuba tank. The magazine obviously goes here. I don't have it in there, but this is a great gun. This one shoots anywhere, depending on the grain of the bullet, this shoots anywhere from about 150 foot-pounds of energy to 200 foot-pounds of energy. This one, the Bulldog, is just a little bit better in that the fact that you can shoot any grain bullet out of this, or pellet. So I shoot anywhere from 67 grain up to 145 grain in this gun, whereas the Terminator, you can only really shoot anywhere. I shoot 84 grain pellets out of the Terminator. So that's what I do with that. Again, here's the Terminator. Very cool. Excellent gun. Don't think I'm going to put a gun skin on this one. It just looks too cool when it's black. This is a foam pad that goes over the air tank for your arm, or your hand, I guess. And it's my first air rifle. These are big bore air rifles, 357, huge pellet guns, and they will, you know, I've seen it on YouTube. They go through right through a deer or right through a hog. The Benjamin Bulldog does. Very powerful, 200 foot-pounds of energy if you use 145 grain Nosler bullets. But, you know, I just go to the range. Don't hunt or anything like that, but I love to shoot. And this is always a topic of conversation whenever I go to the range. People want to know what this is, and all about air rifles, and I guess they really haven't seen these things before. They really haven't seen these guns before, so they're quite impressed with these. They always want to talk to me about these, which is fun. Just a blast. Of course, I ask them about their guns too. So, all right, go out and get yourself one of these, or both. I couldn't resist, so I got them both, and they are expensive. So If you get a bonus at work, or if you get the stimulus check, that would be good. You use your stimulus check to buy one of these. That's what I did. Use my stimulus check. Okay. Let's see this. All right. Have a good day. Over and out.